Hey there, it's Rochelle here from thephotographersociety.com. Welcome to this week's episode. So this week you're going to love the topic because I'm going to share with you 4 things you should do to increase your bookings every single time. Let's get started. So don't you just hate when you get an inquiry, you get all fired up, I do a little happy dance, and then it doesn't turn into a booking? That's really, it's even hard enough to actually get that inquiry, let alone to turn it into a booking. But you can't sit around and wait for your autoresponder email or that phone call that you're going to make and, thinking that that's what's going to turn it into a booking. No. This is a whole process you need to think out. And I've got 4 things I want to share with you today that's helped me increase my bookings over time. Okay, so number 1 is the autoresponder with a purpose. So the autoresponder is the email that gets sent right away after someone submits their name and details and inquiry through whether your website, your Facebook page, however it is you put yourself out there for people to contact you. The autoresponder should have all the information that you say every single time to every client that's wanting to book you in. So it might have things like, your session information brochure attached. It will have maybe a things about you and your booking link to your online calendar if you've got one. Also, it might have frequently asked questions that people normally ask you when they're inquiring about a session. Anything that you think that new inquiry wants to know, add that in that email. Now, why I call it an autoresponder with a purpose is because it has a purpose. And the purpose is you need to have something to actually offer them a one-off, so they can book you in right away. Because remember, if they're looking at your website or they're looking for a photographer, they're probably looking at others as well. So how can you stand out? You got to offer them something with an, that's not normally in your session information maybe. So I have a pre-made package set in that email, and I've explained what's in there, and then they have 48 hours to book that in at such a low cost as an introductory session as a new client into my business. So second thing you want to add in this email is the one-time offer that I mentioned earlier, but you have to add scarcity to it because you can't just give them an offer and hope again that they're going to call you or reply to your email and book you in. But ever since I've added in that scarcity where I say, hey, remember, it's you got to book within 48 hours or whatever time you want to put on it, it works nearly every single time. But if it doesn't work, I usually get a reply or a phone call asking me more questions about this offer that I've given them. But people are then forced to make a decision whether they do or they don't want to book you in, and they know that they have that limited time offer if they're shopping around at other photographers' websites or calling around to see what suits them and what suits their budget more. So, and what I do is here, I don't just leave it at that. They could be busy reading their email. So what I've got in my business system is I've got another automated email set up to go 2 hours before the 48 hours is finished, and they get a reminder saying, hey, just checking in, remember your 48-hour offer expires within 2 hours, so if you want to book, all you have to do is hit reply and we'll consider that locked in. So why I do that is because that 48 hours might end at midnight their time, and they're not ready to email me or call me at midnight. So I give them the option that if they reply to that email reminding them, it actually pretty much locks in that session and that offer. So that's one thing you want to think about. What can you offer them, and what time limit can you put as a scarcity, or maybe you want to add something with the offer as a scarcity bonus for them to book you then and there within that time limit. The third thing I found that a lot of people, when they're sending through an inquiry, they get confused because they pretty much are new to booking in a photography session, or they just don't know how your business runs, or maybe they've contacted other businesses and they think that all should be the same. And pretty much all of our businesses are different, even though we do the same thing. But so what I want you to do here for the third thing is to keep things simple. And what you need to do is, people, like I said, don't know how you run your business. So the way your packages are set, the way they should contact you, the way you need to instruct them about what to do next in that email, so they know what the next step they get. Because they get the email and they read and think, okay, I'm gonna book in. How do I book in? I add in my booking link there. I say to them, ready to book. You can click here, check the dates I'm available. It gives them access to my online calendar. Or I say to them, if you're just ready to book, all you have to do is hit reply or give me a call, and I add my phone number in there. So give them clear, precise instructions of what to do next, because people these days need to be told what to do. And if in order to do that, you have to keep things really simple. Okay, so the fourth thing is, and I found with my clients over time, is people want to know prices up front. All people are doing is trying to figure out what's good and what suits their budget. So all they want to know is the prices up front. And all I do in the very beginning of my email, I give them that offer. And then I say to them, if you don't want to take that offer, but you want to check out my sessions, then open the PDF attached below to this email. You'll see all my prices and my packages in there. So it clearly tells them my prices and my packages. Once you download that PDF attached to the email, will be in there. And in there, obviously, I've got everything set out nice and clearly. So think about how you set things out. Think about how explaining things to them, and how you're pricing everything inside your session information, because that's all people want to know, is maybe how much you cost in order to book in a session. And another thing is, here I found that people just want to know, no matter how much they're willing to spend with you, they want to know the least they can pay, right? Because that's why they're shopping around. So give them maybe a starting from price, or the least minimum you'll pay in booking me in as a photographer is that amount. So state to them what's the minimum they'll spend with you if they decide to book you in. So hopefully these tips will help you increase and convert those inquiries into bookings. Try some of those next time, and remember, leave me a comment below and let me know, do you do any of these 4 things? And I would love to see your comments below. If you're listening to this on the podcast, head on over to the blog and leave me a comment there. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you then. Hey, it's me again. I wanted to let you know about a free training that I created for you if you're stuck on how to turn your inquiries into bookings nearly every single time, because I've discovered these 3 things that I need in place in my own photography business, and when I've put them in place, they've started to work. So I want to share them with you in this free training. All you have to do is go to thephotographersociety.com/training and enter your name and details, and you will be emailed that training right into your inbox, plus all the other details that you need along with that. But it's a free training, and I'm going to take you and discuss with you 3 things that you need in place inside your photography business, and one particular strategy that's going to turn every inquiry, if not right away after they've inquired, into a booking and build a relationship with your clients. Then you're going to love this training. It's absolutely free, as I said. So go to thephotographersociety.com/training, or if there's a link somewhere around this video, click there and it will take you right there, and you can enter your name and details and get access immediately. So it's no automated webinar, it's nothing. You get it straight away right into your inbox. So go there and check it out.